Yo everybody, hi, my name is Lampy Moth, and today I'm going to teach you how to set up toggles on your Live2D model. The example of the toggle today is going to add a shadowy effect to the model's face. Now, how do we do that? I'm going to show you right now. What we got to do, we need to make a new deformer and a new parameter, specifically for this effect. So let's start with the parameter first. The parameter are these little dials over here. Go to our parameter tab, go all the way down here to where it shows the plus button, and push that button because that's going to create a parameter for us. Now, we're just going to call this one shadow. However, that's not where we stop. We actually have to go to our ranges over here. Normally, the range is used for, like left and right, up and down. But for this case, we're going to need to change it up a bit from being like a pendulum to a light switch. It's going to have an on mode and off mode. So, how do we get that to work? We got to go to our minimum and just put that at 0. Make sure our default is at 0, and our maximum, whatever number you feel comfortable with. Best bet, usually 10 or 30 is the norm. But that is the main thing we got to change, is that we got to make sure that minimum and our default are the same number and that they're at 0. So now that we got that, we just put OK. So now, instead of that little dot being in the center, it's all the way to the left. That means this is off mode when it's at 0, and on mode is when it's at 10. So let's put it back to 0. Now, we need to go to our shadow, click on that shadow, and now we need to create a new deformer. That's the green box. So, go up here to your create warp deformer, the thing that looks like a fishnet, click on that, just name it, and that's all you really got to do. So we're going to call this one shadow toggle. And then we put create. Now that we have our shadow toggle and our shadow parameter, we got to go to the inspector tab over here, because this inspector tab is going to be the main key to make this work. Once you're in the inspector tab, scroll all the way down until you find something that says opacity, and you'll see that number that says 100%. We need to drag that all the way down to 0 before we set up anything else. Now that it's at 0, you can clearly tell the shadow's gone. It's missing. It's nowhere to be seen. Now make sure that it's at 0 on the green box, not the layer itself. Make sure green box, not layer, green box. Alright, now that we got that part done, we can go to our shadow parameter, and normally you would click on the 3 green dots, but not this time, not this time. You only select the 2 green dots for this one. Click. So now you have a green dot on each side. Now that we got that done, move that red circle from the green dot that says 0 all the way to the green dot that says 10. That would be on your right side. Now that we got that done, go all the way back to our inspector tab over here, go to opacity, move that all the way to 100. So now we got the parameter set up, as well as everything else. Basically, whenever you have it at 0, whenever you have it at its default, there's going to be no shadow. As soon as you activate that toggle, it'll activate the shadow. And then boom, there you go. That's how you add toggles to your Live2D model. I hope you enjoy.